But I like the song. I do like the song, but I want some energy. I want some spice. I want some kick. I want some spicy. Eh. There's our spicy. I just realized that I never VIP'd Brandy, which I don't know why I've never VIP'd Brandy. Unable to add VIP. What? What do you mean? There we go. But yes, good morning. I see an Augie, an Oogie. Ah, woo. I see an Azure Kaiju. Hello. Of course, Brandy. Hello. Enjoy your calming, your commiserating, your commissioning, your doodlies, doodly bops. Oh, I just work here. Hello, Vectech. Welcome back. And Tig. Hello. And Derrickson. Hello. British, I can't handle flavor or spice. No. It's okay. Yeah, I am apparently irrevocably French. So, according to Mana. So. All right. Uh, gradually. Oh, got it. You got to turn off. No, stop that. Stop. Okay. Anyway. Hello. Oh, there we go. Hello. Eat cheese and smoke 100 a day. One more day in theory. So your new cryptid. I know in theory they have to do their thing in a timely manner. So I don't know. I don't know. It may end up being a month. I don't know. I don't know. God knows. But yes, we are. So the goal for the day is to just like finish the game at this point. Um, I feel like we're at that point, where we can definitely finish the game. And once we finish the game, that's kind of it for the day. So E. Pardon? Hello? Oh yeah, there's a tall boy over there. Whoops. Anyway. Ouch. Oh, there's a tall boy there too. Okay. I did not think that through. Anyway, that's on me. yeah, I wouldn't be able to go through there anyway. Okay. Anyway. Albedo, hello. Rid, hello. Can't believe they failed in reaching the unlock conditions for Shake My Head. Yeah. Skill issue on their part. Yeah. Seriously looking forward to the reactions. Oh, me too. I find it incredibly entertaining that when you were like, yeah, so Zarptic is going to be joining us since, you know, I've asked you guys and you're all in agreement. So Zarptic's gonna be joining us. And their responses were literally, oh hey, did you make another caster? Because we're mostly casters. To which I was immediately like, "Wow, Tig, I'm so happy to be here." And then another one was like, "Yeah, did you make like some eldritch horror?" And I was like, "Wow, I'm so happy to be here." So, you know, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Uh, especially for the couple of individuals that were calling me out, considering I had initially planned on making a caster. So, welcome to my circus. I have no control of my monkeys. Yeah, no, that's honestly fair. Ooh. Oh. Damn, they kind of clocked your ass. They really did. Like, here I was being like, teehee, I'm gonna have an eldritch monstrosity bird. I'm gonna have a fucking horrifying murder cryptid that's going to be joining them. And then they were right off the bat like, did you make a cryptid? Did you make a caster? And I'm like, no. Shut up. Also, to be fair, you had previously talked about liking casters and also shared some very cool Void Dog art. Yeah, I did. But still, they didn't need to read me for filth right off the bat. I mean, they did, and it was fine, and it was funny as hell, but it was like, wow, how do I move this conversation along without giving it away that no, they called exactly what I did. How do I move along without giving it away that no, they got it? Imagine they give them shit, they're fairly on the ball with picking up on things like that. Yeah, I could tell. No, I didn't hide previous character sheet behind you. Yeah. Yeah. Looks of things, I do have to go into the door. I found an alternative route. I don't need to go. I don't need to go. I mean, I want to go stabby. But like, found an alternative. I don't need to. They've also been dealing with me for years. I mentally conditioned them for certain aspects. Yeah, fair. Fair. Oh, halt. I thought it said malt, and I was like, malt? In the sewers? I guess? Man. Hey. Wee. Part of me is like, man, I want coffee. Another part of me is like, I've had so much caffeine within the last week. I should probably not. I'm gonna probably stab you, but like, there we go. Hi.
You're the mask guy's been taking down all the lords and ladies.
Yeah.
No way through this gate unless you got the sewer key. Only one place to get that key, and I wouldn't go there. Not for all the gold in Dunwall Tower. Not again. Maybe you could pull it off, though. Something attacked us in the distillery. It used the rats. I know it sounds crazy. And then it run back under the streets.
Oh.
So we come down here to kill it. Slackjaw leading the way. Went bad. I barely crawled out. Don't know what happened to Slackjaw. He had the sewer key, though.
Okay.
It was a fog. And then rats. Rats everywhere. Slackjaw chased him deeper into the sewers.
Got some foggy rats. Understood. They're stinky. Oh. Sir? You know, you can't blame me this time. I didn't kill him. Oh, I have no... Yikes, no ammo. Okay. Oh wait, is it Granny? Granny liked her rats? It may be Granny. Granny Rags. Better if I killed him by proxy, I guess. Yeah. My mere presence in the sewers was enough for him to just explode. Hello? There's a fair few of these bastards around. Yep, there they are. Another one for you. That old witch Granny Rags told me that in the month of, and your eyes will go dim and deeds, all your last breath. ice. Okay, I don't... 13 months. Oh. Okay, so wind, seeds, and ice. Five to 8. Gimme! Give me your fucking money! Hello, Dermot. That for rats to have drastically after him. Well, hello. Hello, Dermot. And hello, Wildfire. How you doing? Nothing else here. I'm a little disappointed at the lack of... Like... Wait. See you. Okay. Ooh, pearl. Link. Oh. Yeah, still no darts. Oh my god, it's a J. Like rats. Rats are neat. They can be cute. They're cute. Especially little lab rats. Cute. Oh, neat. I think I saw it earlier when I woke up this morning. Ouch. I'm a little spicy. It's an introvert. It's got anxiety. If only that was the true key to immortality. Be introverted. Those are feet, and I don't like that. Sorry, not interested. Oh no. Bucket here. The lung capacity of a fucking narwhal. Oh, he's walking around. Okay. Yeah, I think rats are cute. I like the little lab rats. You know? The little white one. Cute. Oh, they loaded me up on some supplies here. That's a little mildly concerning. Yeah, it's a little bit. Oh no, there. Ooh. I don't like that they have just given me a handful of supplies. We're gonna save real quick. Just in case. What? Nice weather. Well, yeah. Rag! Granny!
Going to boil off the nasty fat and sinew and carve a pretty song on your bones.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch! I can make you rich!
Quiet now. Granny needs to concentrate.
It's Granny.
Granny Rag, stop! Stop what you're doing! Can't we at least talk about it?
My knives gotta be nice and sharp to cut into your skeleton, Slackjaw. Nice
I love Granny.
and sharp.
Hey, Granny.
There's my love. Are you ready to help get Slackjaw's bones? Granny has some birthday gifts for you. I've been saving them up in case you ever came back to me.
Yay. Okay, Granny.
Aren't you a gentleman helping Granny Rags with her stew? We'll eat well tonight, sweetheart. First thing, you'll have to put him to
I want to
the
be like
knife.
her when I
Don't
when I
want him
grow up.
crawling out of
Yes.
the pot now.
Her hair looks like plastic. I mean, everything here looks like plastic.
Listen on me, Corvo. Don't help her! Don't let her kill me! You
I
can
mean-
have
You have
anything
to
I own.
gut him first.
Corn,
dear.
whiskey. I got a key to the sewerways. Whatever you want.
Oh, you got a key to the sewerways?
Kill
Oh, that's
him
convenient.
first, my love. Then we can remove the chains.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Bye.
Unlock his chains for me, darling.
Sure.
Here's the key.
Oh, I would like the key. Yes, please. I need the key. I need the... Can I have the key?
Hide me from his view. Hide me.
Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. You know what? No, we're just gonna have to live with this now. I did not mean to do that.
Get him. He wants to hurt Granny. Then who will care for you?
I did not mean to do
What's
that.
Right on your
Once more. The button layouts. They betrayed me. It seems like a reload. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought so too. Um. Yeah. Yeah.
What you doing? Listen on me, Corvo. Don't help her.
Yeah.
Don't let her kill me. You can have
You
anything
have
I
to
own.
gut. Unlock
There we go.
his chains for me, darling. Here's the key.
Here's the key. I would like the key.
Go ahead and unlock his chains now, dearest.
My bad.
That's right. Pick him up and toss him right in the pot. Go on.
My bad. Did not mean to press that button.
You're so young and strong, dearie. It won't be any trouble for you to pick him up and get him into that pot.
There you go. He's in the pot. Look at that.
Help an old lady carry that sack of potatoes and put him in the pot.
I did. He's in the pot.
Oh, thank you. What a fine help you've been. I'll just let him stew a while now.
That's a bathtub, not a
Go
pot.
ahead,
I mean,
darling.
a bathtub
Take
can be a
presents and
pot.
Go. Granny's got things to do.
Thank you, Granny. Oh, yay, sleep darts. Oh, yay, glass. Oh, yay. Money. Not gonna mean anything, but money. Can I take that? Outsider and the circumscribed void. I mean, he's just a basic white boy, but like, I guess the concept is the point. Ooh. Tim's bone. Anyway. Granny's last gift. Wonderful. Bolts, yay! Oh, I'm very content. I'm getting ammo again. Yippee.
You find your way into such interesting places, Corvo.
Hi.
Crawling out of those flooded ruins, winding your way back to the pub where you last saw Emily. Where is she now? How does it feel now, knowing your allies betrayed you?
Happened twice now.
Strange how there's always a little more innocence left to lose. And Dowd, you just killed the greatest assassin of the age.
Wasn't that good. I
Did
just
you
threw a
do it
grenade
for
at him.
love of the Empress or Emily? Or was it the primal desire to rise above other men?
Not even so much that. I just wanted to stab him.
Do you even know why?
Yeah, I just wanted to stab him. Didn't. It ended up throwing a grenade, but I feel like that's also pretty damn effective. So, win-win to me, baby. Man, this philosophy thing is easy. Oh. Oh. Whee! Yippee! Whee! Whack. Okay. Water slide! Yay. I read the wrong word. I was like, yeah, no, not the circumcised void. No, circumscribed. Scribed. You're a weak, pathetic man. There wasn't even anything to, like, you weren't even in danger. Wham, get in the water. Where you belong. Me too. Got some grenade. I've got some bullets. There's one, like, right there. You know what? We're not even going to be sneaky. There ain't no point. There we go. Problem solved. Me too. Hello? We ain't even trying to be sneaky. Money? Money, 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 money. Oh, what's over here? Hello? Oh, wait. I could have just walked over here. Okay, no, that's fine. La Magicitane. Anyways, I started blasting. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's been me this entire playthrough. Like... I've been like, wow, I'm gonna try to be sneaky, and then, like, I walk into a room and get spotted by 73 guards. So it's like, you know what? These aren't even guards. They're just sick people. I think I can murder sick people. That's a... You know... I think I can handle sick people. There we go. That's the more appropriate way to say that. I think I can handle... handle, quote unquote. Personally enjoy the chaos greatly. I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, I definitely would have preferred to be sneaking in the sneaky game, but every time I try, something happens, so I am not going to be sneaky. Oh, what's up here? Hold on, what's up? Hold on, no, let me go, I wanna... What's up here? Is that something? Is that... Bonk. Nope, not somewhere I can go. Okay. I can cuss myself for no reason. I don't have a quote thing. I don't have a quote thing. I guess I have a quote thing because Nightbot screamed, but, like, I don't have a quote thing. Doing it as a joke. Oh. I mean, I might have a... I guess it's got to be a moderator. I don't even know how the quote thing works. Like, you add quotes, but then, like, why do you have the quotes? What do the quotes do? What do you do with the quotes? Do you just... do that and it randomly... Oh, it randomly selects one. Yeah, I don't think I'm quotable enough to have that. Yep. Oh, that's wood. I was like, man, how am I supposed to get through here? Wood. Break it. I would like to. You know what? Teleport. That did not work either. There. Okay. Just the exit. Alright. I mean, I usually use Nikki's quotes to embarrass/blackmail him. Oh, okay, so more reason to not have quotes enabled. Good. I embarrass myself enough. Thank you very much. I don't need somebody else to do it for me. Ow. Time to go on a murder spree. I got less than half of the money again, but I did.
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore. But I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you, is my guess. Havelock called us into the yard, but I wasn't feeling well. I just watched from the attic. The Admiral brought his cutlass. He stuck Wallace through the eye with it. Then he did Lydia. Callista he shot in the back with his pistol. Emily saw it all. Havelock kept yelling something about the things he'd done, and how no one could ever know. Pendleton wouldn't even look anyone in the face. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that. Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hid her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose that's why they've poisoned you too.
Get to live for now. You have their butts or something, obviously. Like to go up to my room, please.
I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died.
What? I don't like that. I don't know.
Lydia's the only one who ever showed me any kindness.
Sounds like a tall boy out there. Tall boy?
Did you do that?
Dave. Alright. Oh, it's right there. I was right, it was a tall boy.
Look at this mess. Relax.
in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy.
You have to understand the criminal mind.
I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from him the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage.
Attention Dunwall citizens. With sad hearts, the City Watch must announce the death of the Lord Regent, Hiram Burrows. May his spirit fade from this world and suffer no more.
Damn it. Okay.
Things are bad for the city.
Never doubt it. Someone's down.
Anyway. Oh yeah, they completely cleared out here.
That might be worth checking out.
That was an interesting sound.
Men are still trying to penetrate the... Close up tight. Think Piero Joplin's inside. Crack. Someone's been killed.
Hey, that man took an entire fucking grenade to the face. That is horrifying.
When I find
Hi. Yay, stabbies. I like stabbies. Spite. How did that guy live? Spite. Yeah. It'd be so real when I heard this guy shit talking my old playthrough. I made it a point to knock out every single person here. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of my point. Special drawing. He gets a Dunwall Tower with it. Nice. Their launcher is supposed to call him. Order to lock the door to my Tower. Lighthouse Island. Okay. Huh. I appear to have been noticed. What's this? Nothing I can interact with, it seems. Okay. You know, to be fair, I never once went to her tower. This whole playthrough. No. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Never once went in there. That's on me. My bad. I still have yet to figure out a good way to deal with the tall boys. So they have got some hella good sight. Granted, I guess I'm also not exactly being particularly sneaky. So yeah. Me. Red. Oh, there's a whole ass guy in here. My bad.
Morning.
Oh, hello. Speaking of there being a whole ass guy in here.
It's me, the whole ass guy.
It's you. Yes. Hello.
Hi. Took me longer than intended to get breakfast again, but that's because I walked over to the, my brain forgot the word gas station. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll this morning.
Mood.
The ADHD word forgetting is strong this week.
Definitely feel that one.
I hate it.
Oh, they can shoot through the
words
grate.
are very important to me.
Running.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I don't know. I'm running.
Loop. The void is running.
Anyway.
Oh boy. Poor Callista.
Yeah. Whoop. Been spotted.
This part of the game is when it turns out it was a good thing that you crawled over literally everything.
Yeah.
Uncle Kurnow, I hope you find this. I'm devastated. The girl I've been caring for is gone. Emily is... Yes, that Emily. Daughter to the Empress. She's gone.
Ooh, so much stuff.
They took her away in a boat this morning. I don't know where, and her hair hadn't been combed. I worry who will look after her. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye.
Workshop. Okay.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge. I want to ask you...
About the elixir, yes. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
And where am I to find the subjects?
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed...
I love that I literally tormented this guy with rats, and he's like, "Wow, I'm so happy to see you."
This device we can send a powerful
Right?
electrical signal
I think Sokolov has decided, oh hey, that's the man who tormented me with rats. I should probably be polite, and he's my best chance at surviving. So it's not so much that he's done some introspection; it's just he doesn't want to die.
You know what? Fair. And I feel like a lot of people have that same response to Val.
You know, especially when Val's transformed into a giant monster.
It happens.
It's happening more often lately.
Many such cases.
Uh-huh.
Navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way.
Old Stockholm
Without the
Syndrome.
Arc Pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us. We can get this device working.
Really? I just call it being scared shitless of a giant monster.
Enemies one by one, whichever you think
I
is
think he's
best.
talking about Sokolov.
Oh. That's fair. What
I'll make what you need.
Piero, what are you even working on, my man?
Who
What is
even
this?
knows at this point? So explosive shot. Wow, that would have been nice. At any other point in the game.
And look, pistol accuracy.
I had already gotten first level of it, but I tend to use the crossbow more. My pistol usage is okay. I'm out of crossbow bolts and I've been spotted. Time for gun.
Uh-huh.
Which is to say about 95. It's fine.
I mean, yeah, it's fine for you. It's not fine for everyone else.
Not angry. I swear. Not angry. Disappointed.
It's okay.
Give me all your fucking money.
Pay Piero for all these things and then threaten him to get your money back.
Yeah, I mean, I wish. Pull the fucking Skyrim on them. Just put a bucket on their head and then, okay, I'm just gonna take all of my money back. Thank you.
Ah, yes, put a bucket on their head, inflicting the same trauma upon them that Val.
Oh God, I did. Oh no, I forgot about that. Speaking of Val trauma. So the session.
Blueprint will always free
Session felt like a lot, but most of it was combat.
Most of it was combat.
As you gathered from last night, I decided to try to see what would happen if there were just more monsters involved in combat.
What happens if there's more? Well, more happen.
More happens, and it causes combat to go from like 2.5 hours to 4. I'm still trying to figure out I'm still trying to figure out what the right number is. I'm getting there. I'm getting there slowly. Very slowly. We've been at this for what? A year?
A year. A year back in, I think, June or July.
Oh, so it's we're well past a year.
We're well past a year.
The trials and tribulations of being a DM. It's fine though. I enjoy it. I enjoy being able to throw you and Jay into situations and seeing what you do.
It usually involves murder.
I mean, actually, okay. Like, 2/3 to 3/4 of the time, it actually doesn't involve murder.
That depends. Are there witnesses?
Most of the time, there is not murder. There's not witnesses. Yes, you are correct.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Augie. That would be Raz. That would be Raz, not me. I don't want to force romance. Doing that feels weird.
I mean, I don't think anything's being forced. It's just, the fact
exactly.
that one of them's a fucking dumbass.
This better not be a joke.
Smartest person in the party. Absolute dumbass.
Absolute dumbass.
What?
He just fully walked into that hall. Did not look down it to see who was there.
Nope.
Still didn't get caught.
Nope.
That is very true, Augie. Raz is large enough and has a high enough strength to be able to pick up both Leo and Val. If he wanted to, but he respects their space and autonomy. Remember, Raz is the dignified queer of the group. Along with Danica. I was just about to say, oh look, a dead body, except you have the thing that just
I do, and I love it.
Turn to ash.
It doesn't do anything for the chaos, but it does make me feel happy.
Quickest way to make Leo go feral. Pick him up.
Same thing for Silas.
That's less making Silas go feral and more making Silas go, what the fuck are you doing? Hold on, why are you picking me up? Put me down this instant. I didn't agree to this.
Val, I have no respect for your authority, Aethel.
All we need.
It's because you tried to kill him that one time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason why Val respects any amount of Danica's supposed authority is because she hasn't tried to kill him, and she in fact pays him.
And she pays him. That's the important part here.
She pays him, she gives him room and board. She generally gives him autonomy to go sort out problems and issues.
Yeah.
She's a great boss. 13 out of 10.
Silas is over here like, hey, your introduction interview is I'm going to try to shoot you in this auditorium full of people without ever saying a word to you first. And then I'm going to join your party without asking. And I'm going to tell you how to live your life. And here's some books.
And
Money, never heard of it.
And here's some books. Silas has gotten better.
Also, I'm gonna fuck your boss, like...
Except not, because they're not, no.
No, not that boss, the other boss.
Oh, the other boss. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Val is also
Okay.
probably, like, the most employed person in the party, too.
It's true. He has the very flexible apprenticeship over in Karakara. He is employed by Danica. And I guess you could say has a working relationship with the Founding Father.
Yeah.
The arc pylon is.
He is, in fact, the most employed person.
Yeah.
With this device, we can send
He went from flat broke, kicked out of college, to 3 jobs.
Still flat.
No, you can't say that anymore because he has access to over 10,000 gold.
Shh.
Yes, he does.
I should have guessed you.
Just because he forgets he does doesn't mean he doesn't have access to it.
Speaking of which, that's every month, right?
You guys get a stipend every month.
Okay, so
And
we have an
then-
extra 10,000 then that I haven't been accounting for.
Plugging in a whale oil tank.
Well,
Will you do the honor?
well, there was like the 10,000-ish from the 2 mummies. But then there was also just like the 10,000-ish from what was it?
No, I mean because we've because of the travel and whatnot. I did not account for.
Your stipend is only like 250, or was it 500? I think it was 500.
Well, that's what I was. That's what I'm talking. Yeah, I'm not counting the party money. That's job money. That's business money. That's called embezzlement.
But let's see. So okay, yeah. So you got. There was also the bounty that you got from Umeli. So you guys have a decent chunk of change. Actually, hold on. Let me go check. Let me go check the party funds. Where's the casket?
Oh, embezzlement. Meanwhile, Leo is planning on using the party money to bribe the church at one point. No.
Yeah, you guys currently have 18,637 gold.
Yeah, for like business expense.
I mean, what qualifies as business expenses?
You know, not personal use. These are things we need to do in order to complete our job. Therefore, business expenses. I need a new outfit. Business expense.
Okay, but you didn't even take that from the group funds. You
That's
used
true.
Leo's royal funds.
I did take Leo's money for that one.
you didn't even use your money.
That's true.
Val
That's
used
true.
his not boyfriend's money.
Val heard I have an untouched outfit fund and went, I'm gonna go touch it now. Hey Val, how much of this untouched outfit fund that has been building up for years and years and years is left. What money?
Val actually doesn't know what the cost of that outfit
Sure
was.
doesn't.
Because he never got the bill because Bo just went directly to Hilda for that.
We never use it because we just make everything exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I would be remiss as a DM who introduced you to a crafting system to not give you the option to make things.
It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We should start off soon.
Do I regret sometimes letting you make things? Maybe. Is that gonna stop it? No.
No. Preferably not.
Am I gonna... Will I potentially stop you if you say make a nuclear bomb? Yeah, probably.
But not about a black hole gun. Understood.
That's because that is so far down the road that I'm hoping it doesn't happen. The largest group expense you guys have done so far was buying a house.
Yeah.
And then doing some, like, slight remodeling of the house. But even then, Rodor was able to find you guys a lot of, like, discount furniture.
Ireland is a bloody mess. Looks like they fought. Maybe over Emily.
Look,
just after
all you have to do is find a portal in Lorenz, and then Leo can go back to the house whenever.
Pendleton's lost the first round.
I mean, I'm sure Leo could just ask somebody for a portal to Lorenz.
I suspect
He's gotten really good at that lately.
They turned on each other last. So the average power man, Martin's a snake, and Lord
I mean, currently you guys are using high-tech portals. There is still the option of magical teleportation. Yes, this is true.
I've seen a lot traveling with you. Now get off my boat.
Oh man, I sure do wish we had a fast way back to Karakara. That'd be great, wouldn't it, Leo? Wouldn't that be great if we had a fast way to get back to Karakara, Leo? Wouldn't it? It's like almost like you could, like, you know, go with the stars or something. I don't know.
Asking the stars to just teleport you around. Now that would potentially start incurring some fees. Wow, that man took a bullet and survived.
Yeah, they kind of keep doing that. Wish they would stop.
Oh, I think you got him in the knee.
Yeah. We're gonna go this way.
But yeah, so the session last night. Y'all finally, made it to. You all made it to the super secret party that apparently Leo's star forgot to tell you all about.
Totally.
And that Leo wasn't invited to, but yet here he is.
Yet here he.
Because apparently, based on the words of the
leader.
Definitely not leader of the cult. Look, they don't call themselves a cult.
Yeah.
They just call themselves a secret organization.
Yeah. Oh.
That performs clandestine acts. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Where's my brain going? I don't know what my brain's doing today.
Mood.
What is a coherent thought? Not me.
Raz.
Yeah, no, that's fair. He is generally very coherent. That's fair.
know you're here somewhere, scum.
But according to the definitely not leader of the cult, is definitely the leader of a cult. The star, Leo Star, just the Winter Star just didn't want Leo to be there.
Damn it!
Just wish for a portal, Leo.
Yeah,
Leo.
just wish for a portal.
I wish I could say that's not how that works, but unfortunately the game has changed.
It's true.
It's true, and no one's been quite clear as to what's changed yet, except for the star. Some of the stars being like, yeah, no, they finally decided we can do stuff now. It's like, who decided you can do stuff?
Instead of thine fucketh.
What does that mean? What does that mean? So they decided you could do stuff. You make votes?
God damn it. Listing lazily to the right, you bastard. God. It doesn't help that this has, like, fucking aim assist or whatever. So, like, it keeps trying to correct when I'm trying to aim ahead of him. Anyway. So this says last night while I'm failing to be even remotely stealthy. As has been the case this entire fucking game.
I'm so sorry. So all of you were, led out to the main impromptu ballroom of this ancient underground structure, which is underneath which to remind folks is underneath the Grand Cathedral of Lorenz, and apparently the church doesn't realize it's there. Go church.
They're competent.
Francois is competent. I wouldn't say the same for some of the other members of the church.
Seems to just... They just kind of seem to be respawning. Okay.
Ooh.
Hate
don't
that.
Like that. Yeah, that's not... If I can say... Is that an open pipe in the wall?
It is, yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to get there. Yeah, and this impromptu ballroom has been completely changed with resplendent ice, beautiful sculptures. The light just sort of like bends through it very, very extravagantly. I don't know why that hurt me, but it's fine.
Yeah, and you sort of, y'all, sort of see the scope of how many people are actually in this cult, which is quite a few. Though, as Leo noticed, very few of them were actually, like, common folk. Most of them were, like, someone in some form of position of power. Whoops.
It's fine.
It's fine. There's definitely not a reason for that you should be concerned for. But the general scene in front of Val was largely lost on him as he realized, oh no, there are people here who are afflicted.
Probably rats into everything.
Yeah, and the reason he didn't notice it before was just because of how freaking cold it was. So like, he was mistaking his body's general indications of, hey, there's a problem with fuck, it's cold.
Yeah. Anyway.
But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Val just got to have a moment of realizing, oh, we walked into a horrible, horrible place.
Yeah.
We're in. We're in danger. But also, like, this affliction's weird.
Now what?
Because instead of the normal, like, dark purplish and blue, it was like whitish blue, silver, and black. and upon inquiring about it with Augustine, as gently as a hammer tapping onto a glass window, found out that Augustine says, no, it's not the affliction, it's the blessing of Our Lady. And it's just like, the fuck? No, it ain't. It's the affliction. What the fuck are you on?
It's the blessing of Our Lady, the afflicted one.
So after, getting a little reconnaissance and finding out that Augustine apparently plans on summoning this star later that evening, the group had to make some decisions. Amongst those decisions was sending Rodor out to do what she does best, which is disappear while everyone is looking at her and going to rifle through someone's office.
Yeah.
It's important to remember that one of her expertise skills is stealth.
Yeah.
She's very good at doing the sneaky sneak. Unfortunately for everyone else.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
And since Val was pretending to provide her with this information by trying to give her by giving her recommendations on food and drinks, before disappearing, she just grabbed an entire platter of food and then disappeared while holding the platter.
Yeah. Promptly
Yep.
fucked off.
Promptly fucked off. It's fine. It's fine. She generally only uses it for good. I promise.
Generally.
If she ever wanted to become a criminal and like rob banks and stuff, she would be very good at it. Listen, Jay. Listen. It was cheese and crackers. Fight me.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was a platter of cheese and crackers. Fucking fight me.
Val walks over to the table, goes to talk to Rodor to tell her, hey, go be sneaky. And what is she eating? Fucking cheese and crackers. The rat. Rodor the rat eating cheese and crackers. It's like, wow, okay.
Cheese and crackers is tasty, alright? It's not my fault that it's a fucking stereotype. But yes, she grabbed an entire platter of cheese and crackers before disappearing into the ether.
Why don't you come down and settle this man to man?
The view is nice up here. I'm not moving.
Don't try to act brave, you worthless piece of inbred shit.
Come and get me if you're so strong.
stupid blue blood. Let's see how you like this.
Meanwhile, and then shortly after that,
I suspected you'd show up.
Val got dragged into a dance with a very enthusiastic Lady Dupont.
Yeah.
Who seemed very keen on getting Val's attention. And that poor man, every time Val tried to disengage from the dance, she just was like, nope, we're still dancing.
Damn. I got firing squatted.
Oh no. That's unfortunate.
It's fine. I kind of did just walk in.
A little bit. And while Val was being danced, him and his special ears overheard Leo and Jeanette talking, and had quite a whiplash of a conversation to listen to. Because Jeanette was lately teasing Leo about, hey, we should find time to catch up after this. And Leo agreeing, and then Val tuning into the conversation right at the line of, then it's a date! So his head is spinning around like a swivel to stare at them. While Jeanette is just continuing to poke at tease Leo by saying, and of course, you know, Val and Raz are invited. And Leo being like, those are two very specific people to invite. And Jeanette just being like, oh please, I see the way you look at them, and we both know when you're lying about something. So Leo, you know, starts turning red. And Val gets to hear that.
Yeah.
Jealousy being sparked, immediately followed by confusion. Just like, huh? What about the way Leo looks at me?
Don't have time to process that.
We're in a potentially life or death situation, surrounded by the infected.
Surrounded by afflicted cultists.
Mm-hmm.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Words. Words, things that happened last night. Occurrences.
Yes.
Of which was a bit of a flurry of things.
There was a bit.
And I committed to the bit. I at least did my best to. You found the one rune in the level.
The one rune in the level that is right by the fucking exit. Like, okay. Thanks, game. I see you.
That's hilarious. Yeah, so Leo Jeanette tries to tease out from Leo also, like, what's the plan? What are you doing? How are we gonna deal with this cult leader apparently planning to summon a star, which has not been done in centuries?
Well, easy. Summoning a star.
Exactly. By summoning the same star he claims he's going to call upon. So Jeanette's extra excited by this. She finally gets to see what Leo's been up to for the last 2.5 months.
Yeah.
She gets to begin to understand what exactly is going on with the party.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, poor Val is still getting pranced around the dancing floor by this very persistent noble lady. And Leo decides, you know what, I'm gonna go rescue Val. He looks uncomfortable. And proceeds to roll, what was it? A 25 in athletics
25.
a 25 in athletics to just insert himself into the situation. Just like fluidly and bodily just dislodging Lady DuPont and just immediately taking her place and leading Val in the waltz. Which has a very, very quick effect on Val.
Yeah.
Val going from, okay, I'm gonna be cool, calm, collected, working on getting information, to to flustered and
immediately into, okay, keep your legs up, okay, don't fall down, okay, just for the love of God, why is breathing so difficult?
He's not even wearing a corset. Except a properly laced corset should not affect your breathing anyways. An improperly laced corset will affect your breathing.
Yeah. I have indeed worn a corset once, and I loved it.
Oh.
It was very comfortable.
I mean, yeah, like
I don't think my posture was ever better.
Yeah, I mean they're good. They're very good for posture. Actually, depending on the type of corset you wear, there's quite a few options. We're not to mention they just look nice.
Yeah.
Words. I'm gonna be doing that all day.
Oh, that's fair.
So Leo is now leading the dance with the flustered Val. And the song's just going on a bit longer than anticipated.
Man, I've never heard a song go on for 27.5 minutes before. Val, it's been like 20 seconds. Oh, is that it?
Lorenz is very proud of their musical prowess. So they're just dancing about, going through the impromptu ballroom. Lots of folks watching them. some of them taking a little bit of glee in Lady DuPont having been usurped. What?
No, just the game.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't. I think I saw it. I'm sorry. Bolts just barely missing the target.
because he's like wiggling, and it's like, son of a bitch.
It also just made me think of later during combat.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Val kind of notices that Jeanette is like going around to various ice pillars, just putting little odd gold coins into crevices. And Val's mind immediately going to, did she give me a bomb?
Yeah.
Remembering the coin in his pocket.
Yeah.
Was she going to blow me up?
Probably.
Is that why she...
Oh god. That would be great right about now. This. No, not that. This. There you go.
Wrong object.
Okay, I've got grenades too. It's like this. Yippee! That one poor bastard just bodily launched into the air. I will always be impressed by somebody getting hit with a grenade and just getting back up. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
How did you... Pardon? Granted, I suppose I do that too, but that's... whatever. Yeah, but you're the protagonist. That's different. Speaking of which... Speaking of protagonists, you're getting up from getting shot. Yeah. So the dance finally comes to an end. Val now worried about the coin in his pocket. But does a bit of a look-see at it. And asking Leo his opinion, and Leo just being like, she's not going to give you a bomb. If she was going to give you a bomb, she would have told you. Which is, in and of itself, something of a worrying context.
I should have killed them all when I had the chance.
Of her being the kind of person to tell you if she's going to try to blow you up. True. It's just like, that's a bit of a power move. Yep. Get fucked, Pendleton. Fuck Pendleton. As he's in the middle of being like, oh, I'm dying. And it's like, yeah, you fucking are. Bomb. Wait, did he get infected? Either he got infected, he got poisoned, or he got attacked. Because when I walked into the area, him and the other guy that I assassinated were like fighting. Oh, I see. Oh wait, that's an electric pillar. Shit. I was about to charge full tilt in there. There you go. Problem solved. Love it when problems fix themselves. Mm-hmm. Just supercharge it so everyone dies. Make a comment. Nope, I can't do that. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that, Augie. Did they just call you a hagfish? Probably.
They say weird
well,
things.
That's rude.
Oh no.
Oh no! They're getting electrocuted. Oh, why did that one have to be smart about it?
Right? Man is fucking moonwalking out of here, like...
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
It's because I'm watching the stream and I heard you say ow. I'm like, okay, so you either got stabbed or shot.
Yeah, no. It's... delay.
The delay is more entertaining than anything else. Okay. So the plan has been decided upon. Leo is going to try to summon the Winter Star. But first he needs to make it an appropriate item with which to call her forth. And decided to harken back to what they did back in the first like 3 sessions of game, which was we're gonna do a consecration. It's just gonna be, but this time with the intention of doing a big consecration instead of the teeny one, which also didn't go to plan. Leo continuing to fail upwards. Except not really failing upwards, just doing better than expected.
You know, just not being a paladin.
Just not being a paladin or a cleric.
So would a cross-class paladin and cleric be a cleridan or a paladic?
Depends on their alignment.
True. Good response. Can't argue that. No notes.
Unless you just want to piss all of them off, then you just call all of them paladics.
I think I know a fair few paladics.
Yeah. Yeah. which has nothing to do with the class and everything about the people who keep playing them.
Oh no, I just meant people are dicks.
That too. That's fair. You know, it's a shame that you can't kick people, because you could just kick him over the ledge.
I mean, I can just kill him. But I was going to, but then the other guy decided he was going to go have a nice little shimmy on the staircase.
Mm-hmm. Oh good, he's leaving. Yeah. So Leo decides to make some wintry paints by taking some of the never melt ice and shoving it into the paints, and does very well in making that. I believe that was one of Jay's only nat 20s from last night.
Yeah.
So those are definitely some magically imbued paints. Congratulations. He keeps doing this. I feel like that's just the slogan of the party of they keep doing this.
They keep doing this.
They keep getting away with this.
It's wonderful.
It is. It's delightful. But just as Leo is finishing up making said paints, Augustine puts a little bit of a pause on the party to make the announcement that it was finally time. And that's when the chanting started. No, now it's played in my head. Damn it.
You're welcome.
How dare you?
Anytime somebody mentions chanting, that is the first thing that comes to mind.
Damn it, now I want to listen to that song. And I don't even remember the proper name of the song. That's
no,
the
me
sad
neither.
Part.
Yeah.
Okay, Google, what do you got for me?
You're definitely neurotypical here.
Well, Google's not being helpful, so moving on.
Yeah, that's...
sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Though it might just be me and how I'm looking for it. Anyways. Moving on. So the chanting started. The chanting started. The room, which had been very like bright and glowy for the most part, was now very shadows encroaching from all sides. The atmosphere, which was already kind of off in the first place, just going a little bit more pear-shaped.
No, that's not how it works. Once the bureaucrats step in, everything.
And then in the middle of the room, just this shadowy figure, which is always a good sign when it's like it's a shadowy figure, just rising up from the floor, doing its best to look like that's a lot of blood.
Yeah, it's fine.
Whose blood is it?
I don't know.
Whose blood is it?
I don't know. Probably some bolts.
Why did she have bolts in her room?
Probably murder. Usually what bolts are used for.
Yeah, fair. Or depending on the bolts, maybe she was looking to make some furniture.
Don't need that anymore.
So this shadowy figure rises from the floor, in a facsimile of the Winter Star, because Val and Leo have met the Winter Star. Leo having met the Winter Star multiple times at this point. And that was definitely not she.
Nope, sure was not.
No, was not in the slightest. Oh, that's why there was the dead body.
It was a fake.
Okay, I see. She tried to protect Emily and then got murdered. Yay, murder. Can you not? You can't bring it down?
Not appear to be the case.
I guess it was a one-way platform. I guess they expected you to be standing on it when you pulled the lever.
Yeah.
And the extra weird thing about the shadowy figure was, while all of the cultists seemed to be able to understand what she was saying, for Leo and Val, it was just gargled nonsense. Which is always reassuring.
Yep.
Sir, why
absolute
are you fighting
gibberish.
with it? Yeah, absolute gibberish. And it was at that point, time to go save a child.
I knew you would come. You're my hero. The others are all dead, aren't they? That's all right, because I was going to have them killed.
Corvo with just extreme upper body strength.
I mean, it's a child.
That's true. Also a child.
And I mean, this isn't a Soot Sprites or Consuelo situation like that. That is just a child.
As you all finally realized about the Soot Sprites last night. While they might be Ilkander's grandchildren, that doesn't mean they're children.
That the daughter of a murdered empress ascended the throne up a mountain of corpses, carried by an assassin named Corvo? No. They'll say that little Emily Caldwin I came to power in an age of terror and corruption, and that she did her best in a world that is not kind to little girls
oh boy,
or empresses.
The High Chaos ending.
Yeah.
But whether the story's
ending cutscenes.
Yeah.
She will remember you were there, Corvo.
The rats ending. Yeah. Yeah. So summoned a facsimile of the Winter Star. Speaking gibberish.
Speaking in tongues, as it were. Augustine, for his part, playing part of interpreter, I suppose, was like, our gracious lady, extends an offer to our esteemed guests, and gesturing over towards Val and Jeanette, which is when Leo was like, all right, time to do the thing. And he starts heading off towards one of the walls. And that's when everything went wrong.
Yeah.
Because the moment the shadowy figure kind of got eyes on Leo and that he had things in his hands and was heading to a wall, just started screeching.
What an invasion of the body snatchers.
A little bit. That wasn't my intention with that scene, but that's fair. But just start screeching and all of the afflicted in the room suddenly doubling over in pain. And initiative starting. Because now y'all were definitely in danger.
Yeah.
And so the start of combat was very much so, hey, y'all need to protect Leo while he's trying to make this painting, and if he
Carrie
takes
Fisher
damage...
was in here? Sorry, continue.
Who did Carrie Fisher play?
It said alternate speaker voice?
Oh, alternate... Okay, so she's just one of the random voices in the
Yeah.
city. Okay.
It's like, what the fuck?
Huh.
Right! I was like, hold on now! Susan Sarandon was Granny Rags.
I don't recognize that name.
Oh.
What was she in?
I can't tell you.
Oh, okay.
Like, a lot. She's not a... she is not a subtle name.
So it's possible I've heard her before, just have not realized it.
I mean, she is an actress.
Yeah. I'm bad with names. I'm so sorry.
Let me see.
It's
oh, you've definitely seen her. I'm trying to think of something that like you'd recognize her in.
What was her name again? Susan what?
Susan Sarandon.
Oh, her. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot, but I don't know what she would.
She was in the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah. Yeah, she was.
Okay. There we... Okay. Alright. There we go.
Like, she's pretty prolific.
She is it a lot.
Not just, like, as an actress, but actually, like, doing voice acting and stuff, too.
Mm-hmm. So it's quite possible I've heard her in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to double check something before I say it, because I think, nope, okay, never mind. Anyway, as you were saying.
What was I saying? Right. Screeching. Which definitely did not feel good on Val's particularly sensitive ears. Which allow him to overhear conversations from across the room.
It's true. Like people saying, hey, we should go on a date. Just kidding, unless.
If that's how Val wants to take it, that's fine. That's a conversation he gets to have later. Continuing to not trust Leo when he says we're exes. I see how it is.
It's less not trusting Leo and more not trusting Jeanette.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Val doesn't know Jeanette like Leo does.
Nope.
So all Val knows is that she's ex-fiance, but still is extremely close to him, and it's just like sus.
But yes, so afflicted, doubling over,
Afflicted,
accidentally
doubling over.
screeching.
Mm-hmm. Initiative order beginning. Leo, unfortunately, going last.
Yeah.
It's like, you have to protect Leo. Dice decide that the person you have to protect goes last. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
The dice going, yeah, we're not getting this over with anytime soon.
Uh-uh. But it's fine, because that's... It was very fitting considering the situation, yes. And then something else happened that Val definitely wasn't expecting. And that was Danica kicking open the door and Silas and Danica showing up.
I don't think either of us were expecting that, to be entirely honest, considering Danica hasn't done jack shit the entire time. So
True, she had largely been
let alone
just
Silas. Silas has done less. Arguably, Silas has done negative because Silas shot at me first time I saw him. So
starting at a deficit.
At least Danica kicked something in the air. Kicked a mechanical ball in the air once. Silas tried to kill me, so...
You know, fair.
And then proceeded to do nothing.
Listen. I can only pilot so many NPCs at a time. And, like, I kind of figured, like, Silas being present in the group, like, I'm not gonna try to force too many interactions. He's there in case something goes wrong, and in order to help Val learn something about his new situation.
He's there in case Val ever wants to perform uppies.
No, he's not. Because Silas doesn't want uppies from Val.
Didn't ask.
That's the problem. That is very directly the problem.
Silas over here being like, I am like 500 years old. What are you fucking doing, uppies?
I did not give you permission to give me uppies. Unhand me this instant.
I am your superior in the order. I am your trainer. You're uppies.
You have been upped. Get uppies, nerd.
Get up, nerd. But yes, Silas and Danica barging in.
Yeah, but Silas and Danica literally barging in. Silas already, transformed into his wolf form, which no one has seen yet.
It's true.
But that man tore in there prepared. And just adding more confusion onto the pile of what's already been a very confusing evening, was Danica being like, "Oh, good, you've been getting our messages."
Yeah.
It's like, no, we haven't. What are you talking about? So, even more questions for later. It's fine, don't worry about it. Also, congratulations on finishing Dishonored.
Yeah.
You did it. And I decided to make the fight a little interesting to roll each turn to see how many of the infected changed. And things started off with there were seven infected specifically, and things started off with only 4 of them bursting out into monsters. There was the grotesque harpy, the bone and lightning elemental, the weird ass bear, and the overly squishy spider. And everyone was, pretty decently arranged to protect Leo at a ring, or at least a semi-ring, which was good. Val, of course, his first move was to shift himself. And Jeanette decided, let's have a little bit of fun, and used enlarge on Val. So Val got to be extra big for the fight, and then immediately took a harpy to the face. Over the course of the fight, Val took a harpy to the face, got shot by lightning, harpy to the face, shot by lightning. There was eventually one of the other infected changed into a giant snake and attempted to constrict Val and failed miserably. Sir. Meanwhile, the others were engaging with the other creatures. So the bear, Silas and Danica were tag teaming the bear. The spider was largely being dealt with by the hydrangea drake and Leo's echo. Rodor, who got hit with greater invisibility from Raz, was just being an absolute terror to the elemental. Because the fun thing about greater invisibility is it doesn't go down when you do things, and it's up for like a minute. So she had advantage on every attack.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately for the elemental. And meanwhile, Leo was getting very lucky because every attack that I attempted to aim at him while he was painting kept missing. So like the when I used the lightning bolt, wasn't able really to get Leo in line with it because it would have also hit it would have also hit one of the enemy's allies. And the elemental also didn't want to move out of Rodor's reach because it didn't know where Rodor was. It didn't want to get attacked of opportunity. And also, meanwhile, all of the non-infected guests are just screaming and running out of the room in sheer terror.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Fizz.
It's a Fizz. Hey, Fizz.
Hi, Fizz. We
How you
finished
doing?
game. We are wrapping. We are doing the D&D wrap up.
Which is going a little longer than usual because I showed up late because I needed food. Oh, and of course I can't forget to mention that Val managed to successfully use Vicious Mockery on the Shadow Star.
Oh, yeah.
So
no, not Vicious
and
Mockery.
the Shadow...
Hideous Laughter.
Hideous Laughter, thank you. Used Tasha's Hideous Laughter on...
I was like, hold on, Val doesn't have Vicious Mockery.
No, you were correct, he doesn't. That's
I did
Raz.
like a triple take.
No, you're correct.
When you said that, I was like, wait, hold on. Wait, no, what?
It's because in my brain their names are kind of similar. It's not good. They both follow like a similar naming mnemonic because Hideous Laughter, Vicious Mockery.
Yeah. Adjective noun.
Adjective noun.
Arguably possessive person adjective noun.
Mm-hmm. So Val used Hideous Laughter on the Shadow Star, who rolled a 4, so even with its bonuses wasn't able to make the save. And so the Shadow Star was out of combat for the entire combat because it kept not making the save. This keeps happening to some of my bosses. Like, Val just hits them with a status effect, and they just, the dice are just like, and now we're just never going to roll higher than a 5.
Coughing Baby versus Nuke.
And that's the thing about Hideous Laughter, is that you lose basically your entire turn economy.
Yeah.
So this entire fight is just going on while the Shadowy Star is just cackling in the middle of the room doing nothing. And I'm just like, well, there goes an entire mechanic for the fight. This is fine.
Yep, that's why I hit her with it first. Because I was like, huh, one of two things is gonna happen. Either, we take her out and, everything stays as it is, and we end up having to deal with the afflicted anyway, or we take her out and it stops. And I like that option. So, incapacitate.
Yep, incapacitate. Which, I mean, at least it prevented the Shadow Star from doing anything else other than triggering the transformations.
Yep.
And and essentially when I was rolling to see if someone would transform at the beginning of a turn, it was literally a 50-50 chance each time. And those last two stubborn cultists just were not transforming. They kept making this Constitution save.
Yeah.
It's like, I have made this as easy as possible to give the highest, reasonable chance of this happening. It just isn't happening.
At least it's not roll 20.
True, because then everyone would have transformed first turn, and it would have been
everyone would have transformed first turn, and none of us would have rolled above a 5.
Yeah. So all of the fighting is going on. Val, where he was positioned, was fighting right next to Jeanette. So. Sorry, I just remembered when I made her opening attack. So Val was engaging with the harpy, and it was Jeanette's turn again. So her opening spell attack was, I'm gonna shoot her with a fish. Just very elegant flourish of her fans, and just suddenly golden salmon just shooting through the air and smacking this harpy in the face.
Fish.
And Val just looking at her like, what the fuck? We're in a very serious life or death situation and you shoot a fish?
Val looking at this incredibly distinguished woman who just spat an entire fish out of her face hole, and just looking at her like, that is what you're going to do?
I feel like she made up for it later. I'm gonna be honest, part of her combat style is just keeping everyone guessing as to what she's capable of. So
over here getting actively mauled by a harpy and just slapped with the fish and just, what? Huh? Are you feeding them now? What are you doing?
To be fair, it did take the harpy's aggro after that.
Yeah, it took my aggro too.
I'm sorry. And it's fine because she just used Chocober's meteor near the end of the fight. It's chill. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, I mean, then there was also the fact, once the snake had engaged with Val and the harpy was being very tenacious about going down, she did do the dragon's breath.
Ah, yes, the second bout of PTSD.
He was fine though. Val didn't take any damage at all. That little gold coin that she gave him came in handy.
Horrific battle and fish slapping noises. Just painting and having no idea what's happening. But yeah,
it's true. Leo just completely missing the just not being able to pay attention to any of the chaos going on because he has something he needs to paint. Meanwhile, there's like magic attacks going past his head. Scorching ray just burrowing itself into the wall next to his painting. A giant spider who tries to crawl along the wall to get to Leo, just getting smacked off it. It's great. It's fine. Danica got mauled at one point by the giant bear.
Yeah.
It was a fun time for everyone. But then the end of the third turn came around. Yes, Leo was hyper focused on painting. He did very well. But you all managed to survive 3 turns. Leo completely unscathed during that time, so the painting was completed. Because this combat turned out to be a protection mission. Poor Zarptic was struggling with the sheer number of damage dice he had to use.
I'm used to magic casters, and those are big numbers, but it's usually just a couple of dice that are, high numbers.
Mm-hmm.
This is like true. 17 tiny little individual dice and modifiers and all of this shit. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to martial classes.
True.
Let me blast him in the face with an Eldritch Blast 17 times in a row and I'll be fine. But like, the moment you go, okay, now swing, and you need to account for your proficiency, your modifier, the grade of your weapon, what you ate for breakfast this morning, how many people you've kissed in the last 72 hours. Like, I don't fucking know.
Well, I mean, that last one we know, it's 0.
It's 0.
Val has not kissed anyone in the last 72 hours of that game.
Arguably not in the last 72 years either. But, like...
Because Val is what?
150. Oh, that too.
I mean, I was going to be a bit nicer about it.
Val has spent 150 years going, sex, never heard of her. Until now, and then he's like, I don't know what this feeling is. I hate Jeanette, though. Don't know why.
Oh, she said something about going on a date with Leo? That's incensing.
I've pinned multiple people to the wall, but it doesn't have the same effect as when Leo pins me to a wall. I wonder what that says. Nothing worth exploring, I'm sure.
Hope work goes all right, Tig.
Bye, Tig. We'll see you tomorrow.
I would love to hear about the adventures of Eek. Eek.
Eek.
Eek.
Eek.
Eek.
Eek. Eek.
Eek.
Eek.
Eek.
Eek.
Eek. Eek. Yeah.
Eek.
It keeps like getting stuck in a weird way in my
The
throat.
last name's gonna throw you off too.
I don't even remember what the last name is, I'm gonna be honest.
Danash.
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 Is it a D or a T?
See, there it is.
Is it a D or a T?
Yes.
Fuck you.
I am not even joking. I literally pronounce it like Sanash. Like the j, but not. It's not the same as like a j. It's j.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of the j, it's t. Sanash. So you're.
Sanash. You know what? You know what?
Sanash.
Eek. Sanash.
So, have fun.
I'm
going to be tormenting them with it the whole time too.
As you
Eek
should.
will absolutely be taking note of every single time any of them pronounce it wrong.
Oh no.
His favorite person will be the person who says it right the most.
So the end of the third round came. No one was dead yet, which was good. At least, well, actually no. I think the harpy was dead at that point. She got burnt into a crisp. She was crispy.
Toasty.
She was very toasty. But the end of the third round came. Leo finished the summoning painting. And there was a lovely like ice sculpture near the middle of the room, made to look like the winter star, but it was just like a little bit off. And so in dramatic and poetic fashion, the winter star manifested into the statue. And so, ice just shattering everywhere. And there was the winter star they all know and love.
As an update, because I don't think I mentioned it, as a little aside, the belly redeems are here, but they are not in the points. They are in the biddies. So you gotta discover the biddies.
What the biddy points for it is.
Yeah.
I see.
Some minor restructuring that I've been
that's fair.
Working on and kind of chipping away at. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the winter star showed up. And very, very promptly just sent out like a healing aura. Because Val was hurting. He had taken a decent chunk of damage.
Yeah, the fight started and he was at 66 HP, which was already not top as it was. By the time she was summoned, he was at 26, and half of that had happened the turn before.
Lightning bolt.
So, yeah.
Lightning bolt's fun. Well, lightning bolt and scorching ray, like between the two of them, sort of took out a big chunk of health. But the winter star was now there. Val got a good chunk of healing in. And then she just gracefully turned around to face the the shadowy facsimile. And Val and Leo both got to witness the Shadow Star just look in absolute terror at the actual Winter Star being there and just lowering her staff at him. It was fine. Don't worry about it. Don't read too far into it. It's fine. It's definitely not significant.
It's fine. The beast was strong.
The beast was the beast was having a bit of a hangover situation from being drugged earlier. Looks like he had taken on all of the negative effects of being sedated while Val was provided a reprieve. You know, that's true. You know, maybe that's something Leo could work on in the future is spray paints.
I was about to say Leo inventor of spray paint strictly for the expediting of summoning stars. Something he doesn't want to do.
Yeah, something he doesn't
but it's
want to do.
making it easier to do.
But essentially the fight moved into the second half that I had planned. Well, okay, I technically had multiple plans. But you guys went with the route of we're gonna summon the actual Winter Stars. I'm like, okay, so it's gonna be plan A. Plan B and C, you guys can sit on the sidelines for the moment. Because there were essentially the three different routes you could have gone, which was summon a star, attempt to interrupt the summoning, or just let the summoning happen and then deal with the situation without the support of a star. But you guys went with option A. So the second half of the battle started. And the Winter Star started casting something. And the various bits and pieces of ice and snow that had been scattered across the room all started, like, swirling, coalescing towards her. And in apt party fashion, I suppose, you all managed to... So first off, what I should also say is that Leo criticaled yet again with summoning a star. So there were unintended side effects. As there always are whenever he does this. Well, not every single time. There was like one time there weren't additional side effects. But that was just like once. But in rather apt party fashion, y'all managed to defeat all of the transformed cultists first, before the Winter Star was able to get off her exorcism spell in order to banish the Shadow Star. To force the Shadow Star back off of the planet. So essentially this entire mission was just you need to be able to survive X number of turns to get to the end.
Objective survive.
Objective survive. Optional defeat enemies before the end, and you really hit that optional target. Because literally each of the transformed cultists went down literally the same turn before the Winter Star could get her exorcism off. So well done. Round of applause.
Yippee.
And the Winter Star was finally able to channel enough power to shoot off the exorcism and banish the Shadow Star. Which again, at no point during this entire fight managed to pass the hideous laughter check. So it was just stuck cackling in the face of the of this extremely powerful banishment spell.
Yeah.
It was unable to do anything to prevent its own demise. Thank you, Val.
You're welcome.
You taking Warlock has gone beautifully again.
Yeah. Just wait until I get to level 2. Then I get my invocations back.
Uh-huh. And then
then
you get
Eldritch
to level 3.
Blast. Then Eldritch Blast is going to be much more dangerous.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
I've been holding off on using it so much because it's not as effective as me just smacking things. But
mm-hmm.
Just wait.
Yeah. We're getting there. It's going to be everyone's problem.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Mm-hmm. But the Winter Star unleashed the banishment spell. Promptly ejecting the Shadow Star back into orbit. And effectively, well, what have happened is if any of the infected had still been, any of the transport infected had still been up, then they would have been pacified. But they were all down, and there were the 2 that still hadn't transformed for some reason. So sorry, Val, you're just gonna have to punch the cult leader in the face while he's still human.
Bet.
Mostly. Huh?
Bet. Leah's gonna have a nice chat with the Winter Star, and Val's gonna go beat a man's head into a wall.
Again.
Again.
And that's not even with any information that Rodor has potentially collected.
Yeah.
After being able to go through a man's office for a majority of a party. Yeah. Which the Lorenians really like their parties.
They do. It's been like 17 and it's only been 24 hours.
So many parties. So
at least 2.
But the fight was finally over. No one in the party died.
Yippee!
Leo did get blasted against a wall though and took like 38 points of damage. That was fun.
But not in the fun way.
No, not in the fun way.
Get blasted into the wall in a fun way. That's for later.
That's for later.
That's for when Val realizes, oh! Anyway.
Anyway. So next week. Yeah, Leo did probably break a rib or 2.
Yeah.
Oops. It's fine, though. It's just unfortunate that Leo didn't sustain that damage until after the Winter Star showed up and healed people.
Yeah.
So he's like fixed the worst of the broken ribs with his second wind ability, but it still hurts. He's still in a bit of pain. But the fight. Huh?
I hate toasted coconut. Sorry. I've got these little like coffee pouches.
Oh.
And you know, they kind of act like what's it called? Like dip, I guess. But it's just coffee. It's literally just coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them, like I had gotten some caramel ones because I like caramel coffee. It's really good.
Yeah.
And they sent me like a free thing of the toasted coconut, which I'm like, I don't want that shit. I was like, it was free. Let me at least like taste it. I don't like it. It's fucking gross. I don't like toasted coconut. Nothing has changed my entire life. I do not like toasted coconut.
Fair.
Coconut and coffee isn't that good either. So, yeah. Anyway. Leo broke some ribs.
So
By getting
Leo
slammed
broke
against
some
the
ribs.
wall, not in the fun way.
But it's fine because again, no one in the party died. Leo broke some ribs. Val almost had to do a bloodlust roll. Danica got mauled by a giant bear. Also not in the fun way.
There.
And hey, he was helping. He was helpful. Him and his lightning claws were rather effective.
Val, I cannot. Val is just incredibly tempted to just pick him up. Combat is over. Everybody's calming down. Val just scoop. Enlarged Val. Just scoop.
He has like a little bit left on the enlargement, yeah. And Silas is going to be deeply confused and trying to get put down the entire time.
Bonding via torment. It worked for Leo. It's gonna work for Silas. All it took was Leo repeatedly pinning him against walls. All it's gonna take for Silas is Val just constantly picking him up when he has the chance.
That's gonna be a great way to start next session. Val just like, well, everyone's dead, picks up Silas for no reason other than for torment and stress relief.
Other than torment and stress relief, that is exactly it. I've never had a dog. Put me the fuck down.
Silas is like, I'm not a dog, you bastard.
Somehow that's how I always imagined my dog would talk to me.
Silas just looking at Danica for help. Meanwhile, Danica is quote unquote too busy tending to her wounds.
She did get mauled by a bear. Yeah.
Yep, she did in fact get mauled by a bear.
But yeah. So that was more or less the D&D because we stopped like right after everybody killed their targets.
Yeah, everyone killed their targets, and the Winter Star fucked up the Shadow Star, and we did basically end with her casting the banishment, and then having to like quickly plant the staff into the icy floor and lean on it because she tired. that used a lot of power.
Yeah. Yeah, next week we get to deal with the aftermath of that.
Mm-hmm. 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 It'll be good. It'll be great. Everything will be fine.
There is no war in Loren. There are no scourge beasts in Loren.
Well, not anymore. And I did make it a point of asking if you were fighting lethally or non-lethally. So.
It's true. To which my response was, when has Val ever held back? So
the answer was once, and that was because Leo asked him to.
Yeah. Technically twice because Jeanette as well was like, hey, don't kill these guys. And Val was like, if they make a fucking sound, I will.
Well, luckily Val succeeded on his intimidation attempts, so they didn't make any noises.
Yeah.
And they also weren't present at the when the chanting started, so they were fine.
Yeah.
Just screaming and chaos happening in the ballroom, and they're just still over in that one little cell playing cards.
Oh god, fuck, what was his name?
Basilio.
Yeah. Fucking Basilio hearing that happening in the other room while they're playing cards, he's like, nope.
Nope. We're not going to check that.
Nope. We already know what's going on. We're not dealing with that. We already got a hint of what's going on. We're not dealing with that.
Exactly. They actually had a smart moment and are like, nah, we're good. We're gonna stay here and play cards while we hear screaming and running and sounds of things exploding.
But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and we will wrap things up for stream. Because I need to do some meal prepping. So
gotta make the food.
Make food. But while I find a target, what can a raid message be?
I got nothing. I'm like, was there anything particularly quotable from last night? There wasn't really a lot of talking.
No,
well, there was some talking, but there wasn't like a lot.
What was it? What was it that was the quote? Somebody tried to use, like, jokingly use the quote command earlier. It was, I think I found it. I think I can murder sick people. There we go. Thanks, Tig, who's not here anymore. Definitely not because of the aforementioned sick person murder.
Now I just feel like messaging Tig and be like, hey, thanks for the
raid message.
Thanks for the raid message. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I know he's at work, but you'll see it later.
Alright. So this will be our raid message. So go ahead, get that saved up, loaded up, and ready to go. We are going to raid out to the wonderful being that is Pat, who we visit regularly.
Pat.
But Pat's really cool. I like Pat. Pat's just an awesome person.
Pat is 13 out of 10.
and it's currently playing a horror night. God, I can't fucking talk. Horror game. I was reading his stream title where he has horror night as the first two words. So I was like, oh yeah, he's playing a horror game, and my brain went horror night. It was like, no, stop. But
Barrick.
No, Barrick. We're leaving.
Barrick, you got here at the end. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh. It's fine. I mean, it's a weekend day, and I'm stopping like midday because I kind of expected it to be a little bit longer, but game ended quickly. But
quick shout out for the wonderful bear. That is a cleric.
But everybody have a wonderful morning, evening, time zone, what have you. Thank you for coming out and for hanging out and for being here. We don't really have anybody to shout out. No real events today. So I did that completely out of order. Everybody have a wonderful morning, evening, time zone, what have you. And remember, as always, that sometimes an ice sculpture can be a friend, but also a wah wah wah.